our group member.
My name is Jennifer.
My name is Tevi.
My name is Tiffany.
My name is Jessica.
My name is Tiram. My name is Cindy.
Ya, tadi apa?
Kak, belanja.
Ini apa ini? Ditiru itu.
Cari apa sayang? Hai, nggak belanja deh? Enggak di.
Masih nengok.
Sini. Enggak.
Cepat kasihnya.
Apa? Oh, 3.000 pun ada di beras lagi. Iya, aku udah ngomong capek kali nih. Oke, sama-sama, makasih Unana. Cantik kali lah. Kurang 3 kilo, geng. Lagi. Satu lagi yang besar, geng. Ya. Kilo 8.000, deh. Udah agak mati deh.
Sama anak kos tuh nggak sekolah.
Ini tempat anak kos ini belanjanya deh. Udah, lepas kan. Oke, enggak.
Okay, so non-standard language is a language that doesn't have their own writing system as opposed to standard language. Standard language is accepted socially and is used in a society by everyone. Non-standard language is usually called traditional language that people use even though they don't have their writing system. Social linguistics is a study of language and society. Social cultural system and culture are system of meanings. This defies scientific explanation. It is complex with the social culture and culture incorporate all possible meaningful behavior within a society. In this case, we are taking a traditional market as an example of a non-standard language used in society within the context of doing business, selling, and buying. The first case on the non-standard language we found in the word timun cantik. We met one seller that's selling vegetable using the non-standard language. Usually when we talk about cantik, it has to be in a context about a beautiful face and not about a product. But in this case, it has different meaning. Another non-standard language that we found were harga mati. That word mati is used to be described with matters relating to be the end of one's lifespan. In social linguistics, we call it social code. This word can used in marketplace.
When we study social linguistics, we also study the definition of the speech. The first one is the speaker. The seller is studying apart as the speaker. They persuaded us with non-standard language and many interesting words, such as mampir deh, dan dulu deh, cari aku sayang, and many more. With the seller as a speaker, we the customer are taking part as the hearers. Also, we don't have any relationship with the seller, but we do have contact as the seller and customers. Next, to the topic of discourse. It's about shopping in a traditional market. And the part of discourse is about to buy something that we need and the seller get the money that we need.
Moving on to the situations and context. First, let us see about the situations. At that time, the market was crowded and full shouting from the sellers. And how about the context? The contexts are full of the persuasive words. And of course, the context was all about business selling and buying, to tell and attract the buyers to buy things from the market. In a traditional market, there will constantly be events of buying and selling of various products. Speech act happen when the transaction between customer and seller, and there are three things we need to pay attention to. One, location, the utterance. For example, there is no onion at my home. And the second, elocution. In our case, the effect of our action is us ordering or requesting the union from seller. And the last one is perlocution. In our case, after listening to our utterance, the seller performed an action by giving us a plastic with bunch of unit. To sum up our study case, we see that as a lot of non-standard language is used in our daily life. As a linguist, we should study language from both of form and function point of view. Before concluding anything, we should always pay attention to the environment of the used language. Environment, including all the people, can affect the language spoken in an area.
That's all about our video. Thank you for watching.
Hello everyone! So now we want to observe about social codes at the 4th floor of Plaza Medan Fair, where there are so many gadget stores. But before we do that, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Sakar.
My name is Elvira.
My name is Margaret.
My name is Setlini.
My name is Aulia.
My name is Dewi. Let's check it out.
Bye!
Social linguistics is the study of speech function. According to the speaker, the hearer, their relationship and contact, the context and the situation, the topic of discourse, the purpose of discourse, and the study of the relationship between language and society. Now, the topic of our discussion is Social mode. Social mode means the specific address that apply in the same society groups.
Based on the definition of social linguistics, we can put our result as this following. The speaker is the gadget seller, the hearer is the customer or a person who go passing the stores. The contact is between a seller and customer. The context is social or direct conversation. The topic of this course is about the possible products that the customer needs. The purpose of this course for the speaker is to persuade the customer to come to their store to buy any gadget and to inform the customer that the store mic has what the customer is looking for. The purpose of this course for the hearer is to find the right store to buy a gadget. For the form of this course, it is a persuasion or argumentation.
From the observation that we did at Plaza Medan Fair, we get some different occurrence from the gadget store, such as, mari sini kak, cari apa kak, singgah dulu kak, lihat aja dulu kak, and using another magic word such as, diskonnya sekian persen ya kak, ada garansinya kak, bisa tukar tambah, dapat earphone-nya loh kak, and using another social code such as, kak, sayang, say, for the bridge gap from the lineness and to show respect and friendliness.
The gadget sellers in the fourth floor of Plaza Medan Fair are using non-standard language, while the gadget sellers who use standard language are usually the ones who work in official gadget stores. In selling gadget using non-standard language, the sellers usually use high pitch, high volume, and soft tone. They use high pitch and volume to make people able to hear what they say and also to attract them. While in standard language, the sellers usually use low pitch and soft tone. They rarely speak loudly.
There are also speech acts by the gadget sellers. One of them is when the seller says, "Apa cari kak?" It is not only the seller questioning what the customer is looking for, but the seller's intention is to ask the customer to come to his or her store because the seller might have what the customers need. It is the seller's illocucy. The perlocucy is if the customers answer what they need and come to his or her store. There is also a language variety called register in the group of gadget sellers. Register is defined as the way a speaker uses language differently in different circumstances or situations. The way sellers talk to the customers must be different with the way they talk to fellow sellers. The seller's communication with the other sellers may be about how is their marketing strategy or what is the newest product that they should sell. Their talk will be containing electronic or marketing register. While if they communicate with the customer, they use simple and attractive language as possible. The topic may be about the product that the customer needs or the price negotiation of a gadget.
We couldn't find any other major language varieties such as Idiolet, Lingua Franca, Pidgin, Esperanto, and Pidgin in our observation. We also didn't find any code switching and code mixing. In selling gadgets, the social codes are commonly attractive and using simple language. Sellers address the customer with words that makes them feel as if they are close with each other to attract them and to show friendliness. They also use phrase that is not just a statement but as a way to attract and interact with their possible customers. They also talk differently based on their circumstance.
My name is Sarwana Nasution. My name is Feryadi. My name is Ahmad Hassan. My name is Philip Damani. Padlanjo. Hello guys, we want to discuss about the social code in the society.
Hello everyone. I want to talk about the first video. On the first video, she said like apa permintaannya dek, and about this video, I want to talk about her dialect. Of course, she used Indonesian language, standard Indonesian language, because the domain is traditional market in the part of Medan. She also speak with harder tone because she wants to promote her products. We have the product, so come to me and we'll give you the stuff that you wanted to find.
I want to add the information about idiolect from Ferry explained before. It is about idiolect. In our video, we can see the seller invite the consumer with his language. It is described idiolect that include with personal choice of vocabulary, grammatical structure, and individual style of pronunciation.
This man use a specific personal vocabulary to get customers to park their vehicles. Everyone have their own personal linguistic features. This personal linguistic feature is known as idiolect.
From the video, we can see that the parker use idiolect. For example, he speaks with higher pitch when he wants to control or manage the vehicles, and also he use some body language.
For the conclusion, idiolect is a variety of language that is unique to individual. Everyone has his own language with his own idiolect. Register are language variation based on their domain. In the other words, register is a variation of the language used based on the field of style, level of formality, and the media of its use. Thank you.
Hello everyone, we are going to present to you our analysis how sociolinguistic phenomenon applies in real domain. But before we start, allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Digunakan. My name is Sarah Indonesia.
My name is Tio Mahasiswa. My name is Nanda Pradhan.
I'm Wanda Aliana.
My name is Muhammad Azri.
Analysis that we did by doing a small survey in shopping district, specifically at Usu Market or Pajus. Our intention is to see if there is any language code that is specific only in this domain, and then we do the analysis based on the language variety. We found a new phrases, and here is the result.
Apa tadi ya?
Apa cari Kak Bang? In this phrase, the speaker starts with uttering it in a neutral or medium tone and ends it with a high tone, indicating that it is a question. The word of choice is simple, polite, and with soft intonation, which is very effective to attract people's attention. It is also informal because of the word choice, and the relationship between the speaker and the hearer is just a seller and a buyer.
Singgah belanja, the speaker utters the phrase with a soft tone and low intonation, which helps to get the attention but with a more polite manner.
Okay.
Barangnya Kak, this one is unique because the speaker only say the item as a noun with Indonesian suffix nya as a question followed by honorifics. This phrase is somewhat effective in its purpose to offer the item to the buyer. In other contexts, it is unacceptable because not only it's hardly understandable grammatically,
but also very informal. However, in this context, it is a very short way to offer the item directly, and generally the buyer is likely to understand the meaning. For extra information, all the conversation uses the non-formal version of Indonesian language. This conversation has a purpose to attract the people or buyers to come and buy a product.
So, the conclusion of our survey is that the sociolinguistic phenomenon in the domain of market is the presence of a language that does not represent the scientific meaning of a language. And also, the language that has also been simplified to express meaning easily. This was proven by how people in the market intuitively knows what does Kak belanja means, while others who are outside the domain has trouble in understanding the statement.
Hello, we are a group and we will explain about social linguistics. Social linguistics is study of society in relation to language. While language is principally used to communicate meaning, it's also used to establish and maintain social relationships. Next, we will explain about intellect, code switching, and code mixing. Idiolect is a personal dialect or a person's specific unique way of speaking. For example, you can check this video.
Dulur, yo apa kabar rek? Dulur, yo apa kabar rek? Iki Dulur, yo apa kabar cak ning karo aku maneh lho kampung kali iki ambek anakku Jacob.
In this case, we found some idiolect in our subject videos. Every videos, for example, he always said dulur. That means it's family. Code switching is the practice of moving back and forth between two languages. For the example, check this video.
Masih warna pink tapi iki boys rek. Ya apa Jago? Are you ready? You love to go walking with your father and your mother. Yes.
We find code switching in this video. For example, the subject speaking Japanese and then suddenly he speaking English.
Code mixing is a limit of one language incorporated in another words compresses particles. For example, check this video.
Jiralu, smile.
Now, when he said Jiwonu smile in the sentences, he put Japanese mixed with English.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are the student of English Literature from Faculty of Cultural Studies, University of Sumatera Utara.
We will analyze code mixing case on sociolinguistic discussion, and in this case, we choose the utterance that's spoken by Cinta Laura as our subject analysis.
Before we give more information about it, let us know about the biography of Cinta Laura first.
Cinta Laura, less known Cinta Laura, is a popular actress. She was born in Germany, 17 of August 1993. She is the daughter from the parents who have different nationality. Her father, Michael Kiel, is a German, and her mother, Herdina Kiel, is an Indonesian.
We have known the biography of Cinta Laura. She has the parents who speak different language. That is the reason why she used code mixing in her utterance.
Code mixing is using two or more language in the same sentence or discourse, but one language more dominant.
Let us give the video of Cinta Laura.
Second of all, aku lagi mau prepare untuk bikin.
This is the first video. Next.
Karena di situ aku bakal recording 3 international singles.
Yeah.
Cause I just signed.
This is the second video. And the last one.
You never know, mungkin tahun depan aku bakal consider buat
All of the videos show us that Cinta Laura used code mixing in her utterances. She mixes two languages. They are Indonesia and English language.
Following Cinta Laura, we conclude that code mixing can happen because of the family background as a first place of learn language.
Okay, that's all from our analysis.
Hope you can get the benefit. Thank you for watching.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Dalam video ini kami akan membahas tentang sosiolinguistik. Sebelumnya kami ingin memperkenalkan diri. Saya Cynthia Wardani.
Saya Nurhaliza.
Saya Asya Nurhaliza.
Saya Dea.
Saya Poppy. Nah, setelah ini kami akan menjelaskan tentang permasalahan dalam kebahasaan dalam tayangan tekstil. Sosiolinguistik. Sosiolinguistik adalah ilmu yang mempelajari tentang kebahasaan dalam suatu masyarakat. Dalam video ini, kami akan mengkaji permasalahan kebahasaan dalam masyarakat seperti idiolek, register, code switching, dan code mixing.
Yang pertama adalah idiolek. Idiolek merupakan bentuk bahasa yang khas yang dilontarkan oleh seorang individu, contohnya saja seperti dari kata-katanya, kalimatnya, ekspresi, dan juga intonasinya.
Hey guys, it's Nessie and how are you guys? Gimana kabarnya? Hai. Hey guys, it's Nessie and how are you guys? Semoga So without any further ado, let's get to the list.
Register adalah variasi bahasa berdasarkan ranahnya atau domain dan digunakan berdasarkan bidang penggunaan gaya, tingkat keformalan, dan media penggunaan. Misalnya, bahasa dalam bidang jurnalistik, radio, media sosial, televisi, dan sebagainya. Dan seperti yang kita lihat pada contoh Nesijats, di mana Nesijats menggunakan bahasa nonformal atau bahasa sehari-hari yang bahasanya termasuk dalam ranah media sosial.
Alikode. Alikode dapat diartikan sebagai penggunaan bahasa, lebih dari satu bahasa, maupun variasi, maupun gaya oleh si pembicara dalam ucapan. Alikode itu sendiri juga terbagi dalam dua bagian, yaitu satu, alikode intern adalah alikode yang terjadi antar bahasa daerah ke dalam bahasa satu nasional. Kedua, alikode ekstern ialah alikode yang terjadi antar bahasa asli dengan bahasa asing.
He wants his body to be taxidermied, basically. Kalau kalian nggak tahu, taxidermy itu adalah seni menyumpal tubuh hewan yang sudah mati agar terlihat hidup.
Code mixing terjadi ketika pembicara menggunakan dua bahasa dalam satu kalimat. Biasanya terjadi pada level kata. Code mixing terbagi menjadi dua, yaitu inner dan outer. Inner terjadi ketika pembicara menggunakan bahasa daerah dan bahasa nasional pada suatu percakapan. Contohnya bahasa Jawa dan bahasa Indonesia. Sedangkan outer terjadi ketika pembicara menggunakan bahasa nasional dan bahasa internasional. Contohnya bahasa Inggris dan bahasa Indonesia.
Kalau sekarat mah mau mati. Personally, aku definitely nggak bisa sih.
My name is Ineza. My name is Yuni.
And today we are going to discuss about Asia, the word of Attack.
Gue baru lihat kayak gini. Ya, bagus. Di remix. Bisa dipakai buat panggung Atta Music nih bisa. Ini lagu lain lagi guys. Di remix juga ini. Seperti apakah lagunya? Itu bagus. Kamu cerdas. Ya. Oke, opening film. Oke, di opening film siap. Oke. Siap. Di opening film siap. Instrumental. Jadi instrumental.
Who is a famous content creator. He has unusual words or utterance that characterize him in creating a content. The word he often says is Asia. Language variation is divided into standard language and non-standard language. According to Janet Holmes, a standard variety is generally one which is written and which has undergone some degree of regularization or codification. It is recognized as a prestigious variety or code by a community.
Oke.
Included in the standard language category because it is a word that is converted, although it actually has the same meaning as the word siap, but because of the situation, the word is ready to be changed to the word Asia. This word develops in society because of the social factors of Alpha. This word is also spoken because it creates trending in society. This will make a talkative community, even though they don't understand the meaning of the language they speak.
In this case, I will close this video by giving a conclusion. So, Asia become famous because of Atta Halilintar's role as an influencer in YouTube and Instagram. So, Asia has assimilated in our citizen by making jokes, Asia, something like that.
Hello everyone! We would like to introduce ourselves.
My name is Dimas.
My name is Nisa.
My name is Melanie.
My name is Natasha. My name is Tracy.
My name is Kevin.
And we would like to present our research about social codes among society. And check this out.
So, social linguistics is the study of language as the part of culture and society. And social codes is according to the location, situation, and condition.
So now we would like to explain you about the code that we got from Pajus. And there are 6 social codes that located in Pajus. And this is the explanation.
Nggak mungkin lah.
Which means that someone want to see something, and this is ideal.
Masuk bang, this mean like the seller invite us to come to see their product is registered.
Social code is singgah Kak Bang. This word is used when the sellers want to offer the buyer to come and visit their store. This code is very popular among them, and this code belongs to register.
The next code is maubang or maubang. This means the sellers offers the product that they sell. This is registered.
Jali. Rombongan sarang beli. Minang. Apa?
Lah, akhirnya siap juga tugas kita.
The next social code is Rojali. Rojali stands for rombongan jarang beli. This word is a sarcastic word for people who just pass by without buying. The social code is registered and social.
So the last is Inang means iya in Indonesia, and this is a trending language that used by many Indonesian public figure, and these ones belong to register and also socialize.
That's all for our video. Thank you. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello everyone. Today our group will be talking about code switching in the YouTube video by Chalkern. I'm Salsabila.
I'm Salsabila Sendiri.
I'm Jupiter. I'm Galvin.
I'm Rika.
And I'm Farhan. First, let us start by explaining sociolinguistics. Sociolinguistics is a branch of applied linguistics which studies the relationship between language and society. Sociolinguistics analyzes the study of speech function according to the speaker, the hearer, the relationship of the speaker and the address, the context of an situation, and the topic, purpose, form of the source. It also analyzes language's effect on society and society's effect on language.
According to sociolinguistics, language is a code. As such, varieties within a code exist. Therefore, a phenomenon called code switching is included in the scope of sociolinguistics.
In sociolinguistics, code switching or code mixing or language alternation when a speaker alternates between two or more language or language varieties in the context of a single conversation. This action is mostly done by multilingual speakers.
However, code switching is not only about speaking different languages in one conversation. It also includes the action of performing different speech manner when communicating with different groups. For example, when a student is speaking to another student and a teacher at the same time, they may speak differently. The student may speak to both politely, but their choice of words and the manner they speak may differ when talking to their friend and their teacher.
François Grosjean states that there are 4 reasons to switch codes in a single conversation. The first one is particular topic. Varieties related to a particular topic may be better able to convey the topic itself and the issues surrounding it. The second one is quoting someone. People have to switch codes while quoting other people so that it doesn't change the meaning conveyed by the other people. Number 3 is solidarity and gratitude. While expressing a gratitude to a certain group, people may speak in ways that express the group's identity. Number 4 is clarification. Speakers may alter their speech when listeners have trouble understanding how they communicated a thought or idea before. 5th is group identity. People may alter their language to better fit and express their group identity. Number 6 is to soften or strengthen command. While asking someone to do something, code switching works to mark emphasis or provide inspiration. Number 7 is lexical need. Translating technical terms from a certain language to another language might distort the exact meaning that is intended. So, the person using the technical term must not translate the term and must do code switching.
According to Lewey, there are several types of code switching. First is intersentential switching occurs outside the sentence or clause level. Second, intersentential switching occurs within a sentence or a clause. The third is text switching. It is the switching of either a text phrase or a word, or both, from one language to another, such as common in intrasentential switches. The last, intra-word switching, occurs within a word itself, such as at morpheme boundaries.
Here's an example of code switching. Language alternation occurs when a speaker alternates between two or more languages. We can see in the video that these people are speaking in 2 languages.
And so she came up to my dad and said, and you remember that? And you remember that?
Viewing the specific occurrence from sociolinguistics point of view, it can be said that social class may enable in this interaction. Analyzing the background of the speakers, it can be said that they are from an educated, middle to upper class since they all go to universities abroad. Only one of the languages is native to each of the speakers, thus showing that they have a privilege in learning the other language. The privilege may be in the form of time that could be spared solely to learn another language, money to study abroad, family support, etc. In conclusion, the particular group in this case study shows that code switching happens to people who speak more than one language, and diverse language varieties can take place in one single conversation when the participants involved have the prior knowledge that the other participants understand what they say.